take over for the first time. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Now, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week, an unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
2 yards to go, second down.
They'll try the middle with Lynch. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson.
He's going to look deep for Edelman. And this is taken in at the 5. And they rattle off a big one. And even 40 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal.
Operating from the gun, Richardson. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Diablos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. That time a 6-play drive. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And what a first half of the season he's had in the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
They start the drive with Anderson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They run it again with Anderson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
4 receivers on the field. It's 3rd and 4.
Here's Young.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
1st and 10, Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. He finds his man, complete. That's Hayes. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
And this is a game where you don't envy a defensive coordinator. This is what you have to game plan against all week. This offense is #1 in the NFL in passing, and they're clicking here early as they get a completion there for a first down.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He's got it complete to Clark and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Following the penalty, Anderson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2nd and 7. Now Young. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Screen play, Anderson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Running for it. Here's Anderson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Now a give to the big fullback Juszczyk. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Gurley. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. This defense hasn't let him in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll run for it with Anderson. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run again on 1st down. Lynch. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards. 2nd down. This defense for the Packers, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Now here's a throw that's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And they'll give to Lynch out of the gun. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. This 2nd and 4. Richardson looking to throw this. And it's caught. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have taken the lead. On that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll try the middle with Anderson.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
On second down, Anderson. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. The Packers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And Young's throw there incomplete.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you could build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
And Richardson slides down after evading the defense, and he moves the chains.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Facing second and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got all the yards you needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
The connection made. It's Graham. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A give to Lynch from the shotgun. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Into space at the 45.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 11 yards on the pickup there.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Richardson looking to throw.
He finds Lynch. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Lynch running right.
Down at the 35. It'll be 2nd down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now Richardson on the draw.
Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30.
Here comes third and about a foot. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And a loss of 3 to bring up fourth.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
Tucker's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he returns this to the 22. Green Bay's offense ready to go again.
They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Anderson as they begin this series on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 7.
Again, Anderson. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Young on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
Here's Tommy Townsend now,
as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
They go with Lynch right side. Powers by at the 40. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
First and 10, it's Richardson.
This to Graham on the short pass. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
They go up the middle with Lynch. Pushes past him. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On first down, Richardson to the right side and complete to Jefferson. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Richardson out of the shotgun. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Here's Richardson to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Diablos are able to extend their lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Tucker now to add the point after. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Now for Anderson. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Sanders shaking and baking. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend.
Oh, he shifts past him, and he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask, and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week they had some defensive miscues like that, and they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up, but obviously the message hasn't really sunk in.
Richardson to the air on first down.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant.
He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
3rd and 1, Richardson to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown!
Justin Jefferson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Diablos continue to pull away here in this first half.
Tucker now for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Scoring summary. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Packer offense heading back for one final first half drive.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On 1st and 10, Young. Escaping the pressure right.
And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go.
So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Young to throw it. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. They decide against going for it on 4th and 1, maybe to the dismay of their offense, but hey, a nice consolation prize down inside the 5.
Nice consolation prize indeed. So maybe the offense is upset, but they showed confidence in their defense by punting it away.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one, as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And the half will begin with a touchback. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter.
They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
They run it again with Anderson and give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. They'll run it. Here's Anderson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The drive will start with an option going left and trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Richardson working from the gun. And that's complete to Sanders. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Richardson. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And Richardson looks to throw once more. Complete. Jefferson the target. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 2nd down. Here's Richardson. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created out.
Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. This to Graham on the short pass. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Now Richardson. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Second and 10, back to the air with Richardson. On the out route, this ball complete to Graham. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
Yeah, they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe, because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Anthony Richardson, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Diablos have opened the lead up to 30.
That's tough when they're defensively because look at the stops they got on 1st and 2nd down, and it's 1st and 2nd and goal. And then on 3rd down, they cover the receivers, but they leave an alley open for him to find, and he does. That is frustrating. You do almost everything right, and he still ends up in the end zone.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
It's Young on 1st down. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And it's a Packers touchdown. Deebo Samuel, 38 yards. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Elliott on for the extra point. And the lead is down to 24. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he's up. Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Richardson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Richardson. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Richardson. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They bring their punter out there now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Young will set to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hayes. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Young now. Now he'll escape to his left. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Young to throw it. A dump off to Anderson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
He goes underneath for Anderson. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Another tote here for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Anderson. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Young. That one complete to Anderson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 3rd down, in from the gun. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Taking it right down Broadway. Inside the 20, and touchdown. A big play there. 87 yards. And the Diablos add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
Tucker with the extra point, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. Now a first down throw for Young. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Jason Pierre-Paul able to record his 5th sack of the season.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now a draw play for Gurley. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. The Packers on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Young. Trying to improvise. Well, flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty. And that forces a 4th down situation. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. 2nd down and 4. Now it's Richardson. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Diablos are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 5. Here is Young. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Clark. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now here's Young. And again, he finds Clark. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw, Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll throw again. Young. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Young. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Lynch. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. They'll run again with Lynch. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 3rd and 2. Richardson looking to throw this. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 7 catches for him now in this last one. A 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. Here now, 2nd and 4. Lynch up the middle. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. An inside run with Lynch. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And they'll give to Lynch out of the gun. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
In my humble estimation, terrific work there defensively. Running backs trying to get wide, get to the sideline, and they beat him to the spot, forced him out of bounds, pretty close to the line of scrimmage.
Richardson on 3rd and short. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say adios from Mexico City.